favors Stunner a little bit. They've been dominant in Search and Destroy, online and here at LAN here at UMG Orlando. But, I think it's a very important map for both teams. If Optic Gaming is able to win this, Ben, I think they look very good to take the series potentially with a 3-0.
Oh, yeah, I think it's 100% going to be a 3-0 if they take this. Luckily, it is Solar, which is kind of a so-so map, if you will, for Optic Gaming. It's not Detroit, for example. If we see Detroit, Optic Gaming against a team like Stunner,
or even Recovery.
Not gonna win. Yeah, Recovery as well. Another
Right.
one of those weak maps. Honestly, haven't seen Stunner too much on Solar, though, so I can't really comment on how talented they are at this particular map. But one thing's for sure, they're an extremely talented Search and Destroy lineup.
Yeah, and I know we do a lot of the online stuff. We see these teams go at it and Search and Destroy, and Crim kind of says that Stunner is their kryptonite in Search and Destroy, but they've studied a lot of their gameplay. And you see right there, Optic taking 3 out right off the bat. It's going to be only up to Vex, and that is a very fast round, Ben.
And I love the way that Optic actually played that as a round one. Normally you see teams just kind of like push straight down that right-hand side on the attacking side, play it slow, play for picks, snipers come out. But Optic very aggressive, got mid-map control and pushed all the way down that left-hand side lane and really took the gunfight there to Stunner.
Yeah, and I think the thing that from Friday to Saturday and then today that's different about Optic Gaming is you see there's no indecision. They're not hesitating. They're making choices and just going with it. There's no hesitation in their calls. They're just being extremely decisive.
And it's worth mentioning again, TJ playing under the Toast US1 game attack. A couple of you guys tweeting at us in that commercial break saying, you've no idea who TJ is, you don't see him. Well, he's actually Toast in this game. Has some problems recovering his game attack. But TJ picks up that first kill in the form of Formal. Nadeshot is able to reply, though, with a kill on Perplex. But it's now going to be a 2 versus 2. Scump and Chrome6 up against TJ and Vex.
Yeah, and that's a huge kill right there for TJ, able to make it a 2v1. But I don't think they have any idea where Crim is here. He's able to pick up,
that's so unfortunate. Timing pulls out the ASM1 though. Melts one, goes for the second. Chrome6 with a nice 1 versus 2. It looked for a minute there like he was going to get a little bit unlucky, Matt, as the second player ran directly in front of him. But such heads-up play from Crim to recognize they had just such close quarter engagements, whip out the ASM1 and just shred through both boys.
I don't think there's any other player in Call of Duty as good as clutching those 2v1 and 3v1 situations as Crim6. He kind of lives for those moments. He almost likes playing more alone than in like the actual 4v4 team setting.
It's funny because you can see how upset he gets when he doesn't. Like just the expectation in himself that he should be picking up those clutches is always good to see within a player. Crim trying to get mid-map control. Sniper bullets actually fire down towards him. So Formal with that bomb playing very passively right now. As Chrome6 tries to lock down this bomb site, and Optic have actually gone for a 2-2 split as Hugh kills first blood on Nadeshot. Crim goes down, and kind of surprised to see them split up in that map like that.
Yeah, after having so much success that first round, all kind of flooding that mid-map and pushing so aggressively. The split up right there didn't make much sense. It would have been better to see them go together, but Scump's going to pick up one, taken out right there, and Stunner going to get on the board here in S&D.
Stunner got some fans in the crowd as well, representing Stunner on that far right-hand side, opposite their booth. Perplex with the kill on Scump. And again, it's a very strange opening round there for Optic to split up 2-2. But obviously the round score, 2-1, still in favor of Optic Gaming, as Stunner go on the attacking side.
Yeah, now, Stunner needs a round where one of those players gets like a nice 2-piece or, wins a 1v1 clutch, to kind of ease the mood in the booth and be able to, recover a little bit, get their nerves settled, because they still do look a little bit frantic, but you see TJ Haley playing extremely good right here.
Vex with the bomb. It's 2 versus 1. Formal by himself. See if Formal can clutch this up. Still 1-on-2. Both players are going to be pushing towards him. He falls. And that is going to be 2-2 now in rounds.
Yeah, and you see Stunner there making a bit of a comeback. After they won that one round, get those nerves out. A lot of times, even as a player, Ben, you get nervous, expecting you're not going to get a kill. Once everybody gets on the board, you start to ease down a little bit. You're capable of winning these rounds, and it changes everything. You see right there, 2 rounds in a row in favor of Stunner.
Optic Gaming going to go back onto the attacking side. And right now, Nadeshot 4-4. He's going to be the bomb carrier this round. We'll stay on board with him, and Optic going to go all together. Formal picks up that first blood on Vex. That's going to be good for them, of course. 1-man advantage, and see how they play this now as being so aggressive. This is what you need to see from Optic Gaming in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, and I love they get that first intro kill, and they push straight through the back, and now the players from Stunner really have no idea where the Optic players are, and they're able to trade that one kill right there. You will take that, and it's going to be Hugh left in a 1-on-3. Nate shot with bomb. Looks like they're going to try and get this one down.
Yeah, that was a good rotation from Optic Gaming. They kind of expected Hugh to check that A site. They're already over at B, but Hugh now, with 50 seconds, still has some time. And Hugh, definitely a talented individual, can definitely pick this clutch up, but he's going to need to check every single corner, and he is not going to be able to pick up any kills in that clutch. And Optic Gaming go 3-2 into the lead.
Yeah, that was a very difficult situation for Hugh to be left in, that 3v1. Obviously, Optic had great positioning right there. Scump waiting right here, watching that back spawn. Nate shot looked like he was going to get bombed down. Crowd's going crazy, Ben.
Yeah, we turn the lights off, and the crowd getting hyped. They can see the screen now. Does help, does help.
A bit.
Back on the attacking side, it's going to be TJ, top of the team at 5-3. And I want to kick things off on board with him. As Perplex, the bomb carrier, is going to be aggressive down the right-hand side. In fact, no point looking at TJ. He's going to have 0 gunfights. And look at Opposite Gaming on the defensive side, Matt. They have made a good call here to just push through. And Perplex actually going to see one. That's Nate. Wins that first blood. Gets away. Vex cleans up Formula as well. 4 versus 2. And Optic in all sorts of trouble. A very aggressive round. Scump is going to clean up Vex. And Scump now left in a 1 versus 3. This will be for the ace.
I did like that call from Optic Gaming. Obviously, it didn't look like it was going to work. Didn't work. Right. But I do like that call. Your biggest strength as a team is your gun skill, right? I think, what you need to do is use strategies that force engagements. Not really try and hide or play too passive. I think you really need to force the action against any team they go up against.
Hugh in that final kill cam is able to pick up that kill. And 3-3, Matt. All tied up here in Search and Destroy Solar. Optic Gaming is keeping with Stunner, who have had a really, really good Search and Destroy tournament when you look at the maps that they've managed to win. Especially in pool play, they looked pretty much immaculate at it. Nate is going to be the bomb carrier for Optic Gaming this round, and he's going to be pushing down that left-hand side.
Yeah, and they're going to be extremely aggressive again, Optic, and they're going to get first blood right there because Crim takes out Hugh. Very big kill. Hugh not having the best S&D game, but still a very important player. Crim's going to actually take out TJ Haley, and he's going to take out Vex. He is going full robot mode, going for that ace.
Perplexed, last man alive, and Crim6 looking for the ace. Perplexed sees one. That's Nate Shot's going to see the second as well. That's Scumpy, but taken out from the side. He's going to fall, and Optic Gaming take the lead once again, 4-3.
And that's a huge round, obviously, for Crim. But for him to be able to push up, get those 3 kills, definitely gives them some momentum back. Stunners try to get back in that one, won a few rounds. Optic having a big round right there with Crim getting those 3 intro kills. Definitely puts some momentum back in their favor. And you can see in the Stunner booth, they don't look too happy.
Yep, that's one way of explaining it. Perplexed. And he's going to be on your screens. Things off for Stunner on the attacking side, and he is going to be the bomb carrier as well for Stunner as they push. In fact, he's done that every time. Nice little angle there from TJ, who's not going to have any luck. Hugh, meanwhile, I think did he see Formula there? And maybe he didn't, but Optic playing this one a little bit more passively than last round.
Yeah, they're going to just wait for Stunner. Obviously they tried pushing B that last round, did not work, and now they're going to try and play it the exact opposite. But Stunner just playing for that pick eventually. They're going to have to make a move here.
Time is ticking. 60 seconds left. Vex up top still with that sniper rifle. Pulls out the bow, and it looks like this is now going to be the push. Coming in from Stunner. Perplexed is going to be checking out mid side. He's going to challenge, wins the gunfight on Crim6, but immediately traded 2 versus 3. Hugh looking for a pick. He's going to have to get away, and they've lost complete control of that bomb site, and that's big for Optic Gaming. Nate shot on Formal, 2 versus 2, 2 versus 1 now. Hugh, last man alive.
Yeah, the players from Optic are actually pretty spread out. You're actually going to see Nate come over and try and get near Formal, and he's able to pick up that kill. Optic Gaming 1 round away from taking this S&D. I think if Stunner wants any chance of really winning this series, I think they need to have to take this map. They're going to have to make this comeback.
Nate shot with the boost shot. Shuts down Hugh there and gives him the lead. Nate 6-6 right now on a 2 streak as well. Of course, switching sides. We're going to have Optic Gaming on the attacking side. And I want to stay on board with Nate Shot. Seems as he is on a 2 streak. We'll see if he can pick up any kills. Keep Crim6 highlighted on that minimap, the yellow arrow, and see if he's going to be up to anything. But this is a interesting
setup.
Very interesting setup from Optic Gaming. We'll see if they're just going to try and bleed that clock down. Nate Shot needs to be careful. He doesn't actually get shut down from the side here.
I'm a little bit confused about their setup. It's that they have one person over at that white truck, but they should push inside. And looks like Formal did not see the player Scump able to draw first blood. It seems like Optic has gotten first blood almost every round.
Formal still trying to find that pick. Finally, some movement from the Optic Gaming lineup. Vex gets the pick on Scumpy though. Formal trying to cover his teammates as they push towards the bomb site. There is a player, actually Hugh, right at the very back of that map. You see that? And one player coming from around the outside. Formal needs to win that gunfight. He's not going to be able to do so. Crim6 and a nade shot now. 2 versus 3. Bomb goes down. Crim6, I think he just heard Hugh boost. He turns around and Hugh wins that. And that is going to be the defuse for Stunner. Clutching up. Vexed picks that one up.
Yeah, that was a huge round for Stunner right there, able to win that after not getting first blood, able to come back in player count. And now they're back on that offensive side, Ben. I think they need to kind of catch Optic off guard and be a little bit aggressive. I don't think Optic is going to be really prepared for that. The Stunner's played every round pretty slow. Don't think their play style really is built for aggressive, but I think to throw a team off guard here would be a good play.
Let's see if Stunner are going to do that. It looks like it's a traditional B push, but they're not stopping, so Matt,
they are, yeah.
You called it. They're just going to run straight through. Perplex picks up Crim6 for first blood. Hugh being aggressive is going to get shot at by Formal. I think he's going to see nade shot through the door, taking his time. TJ's won a gunfight. Nade shot jumps out the door. He is going to win one. That's actually nade shot all by himself now. 1 versus 2. Yeah,
and I love that call. I thought that was the right play, and they were able to do that. Nade shot going to get some shots in that player, but Stunner going to force a round 11, and Optic was not prepared for that fast B push out of Stunner. I thought that was the right call. These two teams, they play each other all the time in the weekend tournaments. They know each other so well.
They really do play each other all the time. It seems like every 5K, every 2K, they're always on the same side of the bracket. They always tend to play each other in the quarterfinals. The Optic fans getting loud here in Orlando, trying to get behind their team. But round 11, Matt, this is huge for Stunner if they can pick this up. It really keeps them alive in this series.
Stunner should go back and do the same thing. I don't think there's any reason they should change it up. I think they should play the same exact way they just won that round.
Uh-oh.
And it looks like we're going to have a massive play here at Optic.
Next is going to see someone on the flank. He's going to fall for first blood. Now, Hugh, TJ, and Perplexed immediately respond. They recognize Optic coming in from behind. Scump is going to be one shot. Hugh trying to actually just needs to get out of here. This is not a good gunfight, but actually teammates level it up. 2 versus 2, and Hugh still knows that Scump is up back there.
Yeah, right now, him and TJ just got to get together. It looks like Scump and Nade are going to try and figure out what they want to do. They just need to make a decision together and roll with it, and it looks like a little bit of indecisiveness, but now they're going to get together.
Bomb goes down. 40 seconds for Optic Gaming to try and clutch this up, or Stunner will level up the series 1-1. Time ticking. Scumpy desperately trying to find that first pick. He is going to see a player. Scumpy goes for the gunfight, wins it. 1 versus 2. It's down to TJ Haley. TJ Haley goes down, and that bomb is going to be defused by nade shot, and Optic Gaming go 2-0 up in the series.
And you can see Scum getting hyped in that booth. That's something we haven't seen. Often. Crim and nade shot finally able to complete a handshake.
They got it right.
First time we've seen that. But to win that second map, absolutely huge for Optic Gaming.
Scumpy getting very hyped to the booth, and that's the Scumpy I love watching. You go back to Anaheim in Black Ops 2 when he's getting himself pumped up in the booth. I always use that as an example, but look at the difference between the two booths. Very
a little bit different.
Stunner team, but they're 2-0 down, and now their backs are against the wall in the winners bracket final. For now, quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll go to game 3.